Assalamu alaikum, my dear brother and sister in Islam. Welcome to a new video about the Umrah news. I will give you some updates about the Umrah. I'm in Mecca on the roof of the Kaaba. It's prayer time. It's now the Dhuhr time, so we'll pray in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, inshallah. I'm here since 10 days and saw that there are some changes also, which makes something easier and something more stronger. Mostly there are so many questions about the visa on arrival. As visa on arrival is possible for persons only within Schengen visa, UK visa or US visa holders. But people are asking if it's only for them who has a permanent resident card, for example, for the Schengen area or the UK or United States. I asked Turkish Airlines at the check-in, but they don't know anything about it. So I think it's also possible if you have a limited validity for your permission of residence, and you will get a visa on arrival. What is more a big problem, and I told this several times in my videos, that you should go to the airport earlier, maybe 2 days before you travel. Ask the airline if they can travel, if they can carry you. Because in our last trip, normally Turkish Airlines is taking people for visa on arrival. One of our customers asked for a trip if she can come on the last day. We traveled on Sunday and she asked me on Saturday. So I said, yes, you can travel with visa on arrival, and Turkish Airlines is carrying officially people with visa on arrival. But she came so late to the airport, it was only 1 hour and 20 minutes before the travel, so the guy at the check-in didn't know about anything about visa on arrival, and he denied. I tried to reach somebody, but I didn't get someone. It was Sunday, so the flight has gone. Alhamdulillah, we had time that we booked from another airport, another ticket, and reached some of Turkish Airlines responsibles. They contacted again the other station, and she traveled with us. She holds a German resident card, and she traveled. As I told you in the past, and will tell you also today and in the future, you should always go to the airport 1 day, 2 days before and ask the carrier, the airline, which you want to travel, if you're eligible for it. So for some nationalities, there is also a possibility to get tourist visa. You can contact me on Instagram or on my Gmail address, and we can try to get for you a tourist visa. It's possible for some nationalities, but not for all. With a tourist visa, you can travel definitely. We tried it, and we get for some nationalities. Actually, we did for Turkish nationalities, and it works. Also for Iraqi nationalities, both of them who has residency in UK, US, or in Europe. So what is the difference between visa on arrival and tourist visa? Tourist visa, you can travel with any airlines who says you can travel with tourist visa. You don't have to be afraid that you will be denied on boarding. But with visa on arrival, as it happens, sometimes the station manager don't know anything, or there is a person who has not enough information and will deny you for the boarding, and you have the problem that you cannot travel. So to avoid it, better if you are holding a tourist Schengen visa or a permission of residence, or one of them for the other countries, UK or US, you should try it with a tourist visa. And you can travel to any airport in Saudi Arabia. What is also different, a bit problem, normally I got an information that with Umrah Visa you can travel to any city in Saudi Arabia, not only Mecca, Medina and Jeddah, and you can also travel from or to any airport in the country. But this also we tried, and she was denied boarding. Turkish Airlines didn't allow one person with an Umrah Visa to travel to Dammam, but she returned from Dammam, and normally Turkish Airlines said she will be also not allowed to travel from Dammam, but it was allowed. However, with a tourist visa, you have a guarantee that you can really travel to any city here in Saudi Arabia, which has an international airport. Now, why you should get an Umrah visa and not a tourist visa, I say directly to you, with an Umrah visa, you will get your Rauda permission for women especially directly. You will get it for men and women, but the Rauda permission is very important for people who want to visit the Prophet's mosque and the grave and pray in the Jannat Rauda. With a tourist visa or visa on arrival, you should do it from Nusk. You can also do it from Umrah for an Umrah visa with Nusk, but with an Umrah visa, the Umrah company will give you also directly an permission, an admission for the Rauda. So it's a huge advantage. Plus, you can get 2 Rauda visits, one with the Umrah company and one with the Nusk app. With visa on arrival, we tried one and had one problem. I don't know why it didn't work. We tried to get an admission, a permission with the Nusk app for a person. It didn't work. It says always there is an error in the data. I checked the visa number, it's right, but you cannot check the passport number. It's in your passport written, it's a stamp where the visa number and the border number is written down and the date you entered Saudi Arabia, and that is valid for 90 days to stay, but you don't know which is the passport number right or your birth date. So we tried to check it and we didn't get a registration for the Nusk app. So be aware of visa on arrival. It's not easy. In the normal time, you will get an admission, but I fear the Christmas holidays where so many people travel from around the world. And if you're planning to travel to Saudi Arabia with a tourist visa, you should know one thing: maybe you won't get an Rauda permission, especially when you are traveling directly to Medina and want to stay 3 or 4 days or 5 days. That will be a little bit different, strong. Plus, you cannot register your Nusk app before you entered Saudi Arabia. Some people think they can download it, install it, and then make a registration and directly take a permission, but it won't work. Nusk app is only active when you have entered Saudi Arabia directly. It's electronic, provided, and they know the information. When you landed in Saudi Arabia, you will get it directly. So this is the main reason why I took this video. I get so many questions about the visa on arrival and tourist visa and Umrah visa. The newest things are these points you should be aware. And visa on arrival is definitely an easier way. There is one thing: people are also complaining that the Umrah visa is very high. You should know one thing: the Umrah visa fee, the visa fee is for all the same. It's 300 riyal, which is paid to the government. But what is making the difference is on visa on arrival, tourist visa, and Umrah visa is the fee for the insurance. You have to pay, I guess it was 230 riyal for Umrah visa, and it was 160 or 180 riyal for the tourist visa. And there are some also other fees. For Umrah visa, you have to pay also fee to the ground services for the Umrah company and for the electronic page. So this makes it very high. Plus, you have to calculate your local agent in your country is going to the embassy and bring the passport back. So this is work. Then that's the reason why companies are asking also for higher prices. And Umrah visa is normally not provided as a standalone visa. It's combined with the package. In your visa fee, normally there is also transportation included, but no one can use it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I should normally say that at the beginning of this video that you should subscribe not only to our YouTube channel but also to my Instagram account. On Instagram in the last days I put so many videos from the holy city Mecca and from Medina, from the Mount Nur, or from the rain which we saw last week, and it's free of charge, you know, and you will support me with this subscription. So stay tuned, inshallah, and enjoy with me, inshallah, these holy places. Hope to see you again in a new video, and stay safe inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.